So I'm on vacation. I'm in Mexico. I'm in the sun. I'm drinking all day. I'm eating all day. Believe it or not, getting solid nights of sleep. But through all of this, I rediscovered the Harry Potter movies. And I blew my own hair back. I shocked myself with how much I forgot about these films. And then I argued with myself, is this the greatest film franchise of all time? Is this one of the greatest stories of all time? Because as we watch the movies mature with the audience. And it's mind-blowing when we get that. No other franchise has ever done this. So let's talk. Time to talk Harry Potter.
Camera speed, sound production, take one.
Action!
Wild thing, right? Right, AKAPADers? It's been it's been a while since Harry Potter even came up for the Film Buff podcast. So let me set this up. And guys, happy 2025. I hope that last episode didn't upset you too much. I know I can get a little dreary. I can get a little hard on myself when I just want to do things and things don't get done. I get super frustrated. And that's been my cycle since I was younger. I like to do things. I like to do things at a certain level. I like to go in all clicks. Even internally, I like things to be very professional. I'm a big communicator. All that stuff, right? So, part of the latest episode for the 2024, looking forward to 2025 wrap-up show was just me venting and communicating just what my thoughts, inner thoughts, ideas, of course they're inner thoughts, but thoughts and ideas, and what some of the real pressure of the show is. But here we go. Harry Potter. So I'm in Cancun, Mexico. I'm there for 4 or 5 nights. And I want to say the first 2 nights, the TV didn't even go on. But me and the fiance, we're at this hotel. And we have beach access and incredible restaurants that we all have access to. But we're eating and drinking all day in the sun. So you kind of get back to the room a little bit earlier. But then, we got room service. So we would just have room service nights. And I'm talking later in the evening. I'm talking 2-3 o'clock in the evening. Ocean view. We're able to see that sunset and that sunrise. All that great stuff. But during this, we're ordering all the room service you can. I'm talking the most random stuff. And these Harry Potter movies keep running on HBO Family. A different one every single night. And we managed to watch 3 Harry Potter films. We watched the Chamber of Secrets. We watched the Goblet of Fire. We watched The Prisoner of Azkaban, as I like to call it, the time travel one. And even a little piece of the Order of the Phoenix. So all these things, right? And the very idea that Harry Potter really begins as a formulaic, and I know J.K. Rowling's has said this, very Hardy Boys. Like, these kids are just solving mysteries. And to go from 3 kids solving mysteries into this very political, dark, dreary, dreadful, frightening world. It's insane. Harry Potter is very much like Lord of the Rings, where it's a children's story, The Hobbit children's story, but then it deals with absolute darkness, absolute dread. You fear for the characters in this situation. You fear for the individuals that have to engage with what seems to be a unstoppable villain. I do like how similar Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter are, with Saruman and Voldemort, to where they previously got close to taking over. They previously had their names erased. They both have elders who have to educate the new heroes of how to combat that evil. A lot of similarities, and I love it because I really view the whole Harry Potter film saga. Yeah, and I say film saga because we're not talking the books, but just like the film saga, very close to a long-winded Lord of the Rings. So we get back to Philly, and guess, you guys guessed it. Guess what happens? We put on Order of the Phoenix almost immediately. We order more food. And that's what we did to gear up for New Year's Eve. This is, and I know it's been said, and I'm not adding anything to the conversation, but this is truly a magical franchise. The way it really pulls you in, the way you connect to Harry Potter, the way you get frustrated with Harry Potter. You want everyone around Harry Potter to give that character, give that dude a chance. And every single movie, they figure out new ways to do this to him, and it just works. It works all the way into the Deathly Hallows, Part 1, Part 2. A lot of this, too, is keeping yourself open to find new things. You may think you know something, you may think you've experienced something, but you constantly have to keep an open mind, and you have to be able to see things through other people's eyes. And that's a lot of what happened with Harry Potter, because I mentioned this, my fiance, she's not a geek, she's not like a film person, she's not a pop culture person, she's a professional woman. We're very different, we're very dynamically different on a lot of levels, but that's probably why we have so much fun, because we always like shock and surprise each other. So seeing a lot of the Harry Potter films through her eyes, having her get reminded, having her see a lot of it for the first time, and even along the way, testing each other's memories as we move through the films, it's special, and you do appreciate it on a totally different level. I'm not sure, just as a film series, as a film run, if there really hasn't been something that's this deep with no missteps. And you might say the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but a lot of people didn't like Thor: The Dark World or Paul Rudd's movie Ant-Man. I love that one, by the way. Or Iron Man 2. A lot of people weren't crazy about Captain America and Thor when they came out. You can argue it was Iron Man, and then the Avengers, and then it was kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, that's really the ones to watch after a certain point. And then Winter Soldier kind of turned everything up. Civil War continued it. The next thing you know, we're in Infinity War. Not every single one of those films is solid. Not saying they're not enjoyable, but the Harry Potter movies really don't miss. They don't miss in tone and direction and positioning and moving the story forward. You can watch a lot of, I think you can watch all of them separately. They're fully functional, independent movies. So I don't know, AKAPADers, for 2025 first drop, I just wanted to say, call me a Harry Pothead or whatever. I'm a Potter. I really do feel this is the greatest film franchise, the greatest film run we have ever seen. Rock and roll, Film Buff. Hey, real quick, show note. We're going to get serious about 2 drops a day, so look out.
Okay, that's a wrap.